This is probably the most challenging record you've ever put on your turntable.
You ain't about that life. Yeah.
Salute. Welcome. Saturday night. You know, we're going to have some fun, man. Salute to the chat. Everybody pulling up, man. Get yourself comfortable.
Yeah.
All right. Chat. Do you hear echo?
All right.
Yeah, I don't see no echo.
You hear it? They hear echo?
Now I'm waiting for somebody to confirm.
Because I know I got an echo out here in this damn thing where I'm at. This shit big. You might have to check into
Peace,
this.
Salute.
Where you going, bro?
They said the sound is bad.
Sound is bad?
Let me see something. Right. Hey, why?
Damn. Huh? Get that off that floor. What you doing? Let me see something, chick. Maybe it's probably, it's me.
They said the sound is crazy.
All right, let me get the fuck off. Let me get off and see.
All right, how about now, y'all? How the sound? Somebody give me a quality mic check. Wow, you said I got the echo? Is it still an echo now? Let me see. Mic check. Good. You know what it is? It's whenever you have somebody on the panel with you, if they got an Android or not, or whatsoever, for whatever reason, StreamYard put an alert out that, it's going to be echoing problems. So I'm going to try to run this show, particularly for Dolo, and still keep y'all entertained, man. I'm waiting for some more people come in the building real quick. Got a lot to talk about tonight, man. Definitely got a lot to talk about, man. Was waiting for some guests. Hopefully, when the guests come, there ain't no issues with the sound, and we can pretty much put on a real good show for the people, man. Some legendary people in this culture, they're gonna pull up on us and tell their story and all that other good stuff. Salute, Rain. I see you, sis. I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Today's Saturday. I'm a proud father who one of my daughters, she pretty much got her first place today. So she moved out on her own. We helped her get into her spot. That's a beautiful thing, man. When they leave the nest and they still good. Man, oh man. What's going on in I have no clue what's going on in the YouTube world. I kind of, pop in and out of chats and be seeing, some things and a lot of things I'm not understanding. But for the most part, it is what it is, man. While we here, I'm gonna leave that whole YouTube world, to put that shit to rest for a minute. I want to take this time to thank each and every one of the people that's in the chat right now. Man, because of y'all, Uncle Jersey J, I see you, fam. We definitely need to catch up with you. All right, Watchtower, if you could click on Jersey J and make sure you sub to him, because we definitely need to catch him behind the scenes, because we got somebody in our scope. We definitely shooting. Time to start shooting, man. Tired of Tired of these bozos running around on false narratives and kind of getting away with it. So, you know, if we're gonna get a strike, you know, we're gonna waste it for a good cause. But you know, we are last I checked, we're about 79 away from monetization under the new guidelines. And you know, it's a pretty good feeling, man. 79 subs away. I know we definitely gonna bang it out before this month is over. You know, and it's because of y'all, man. Because y'all, you know, took the time, tune in, you know, buy whatever. Beaver Valley salute. Listen, I'm gonna do my best to get y'all guys some wrenches too, because you know, over here trying to run the show and doing all this other stuff, and still come down in the chat and salute everybody. You know, it's kind of a tough ordeal. I got the utmost respect for all the YouTube content creators that been doing that for so many years. You know, this is a tough task, man. You know, you're trying to pay attention to the chat. You're trying to make sure you still, you know, get your thoughts across and conduct your show and not miss any key focal points. We got 11 in the chat. Do me a favor, y'all. If y'all could please go down there and just slap that like button. What I realized is, you know, a wise YouTuber told me, when you hit the like button is what keeps us in the algorithm. Okay. Oh, I see the homie, man. The home team. What's good? Hold on, I'm gonna pull you up in 1 second, man. Take the time, you know. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and pull my man up on the stage. Hopefully, he ain't got no echo. Say something.
Chip was good.
What's good? Do he got an echo? Do either one of us got an echo, y'all? I'm just, you know, reaching out to the chat, making sure, you know, that our sound is good. You know, we could go ahead and, you know, let you introduce yourself and kind of. No doubt, Chase Millie run the city. I see you, fam. Salute. You know, this for y'all, man. All y'all content creators. You know, before y'all leave, I'm gonna find a way to drop down and drop y'all links so that y'all all can sub to each other and all that other good stuff. Like whenever y'all come to this platform, it's really the network, man. So, you know, if you got other people who not involved in the YouTube world, but they're on these low life platforms, you know, they might want to come over there and see some of that good content y'all got going on over there, and vice versa. So, you know, we're tapping into y'all world, but we're gonna let y'all become a part of our world as well. So, you know, without further ado, Big Smoke, if you could just, you know, introduce yourself to the people, let them know a little bit about yourself, and then we didn't know, just get into the get in.
All right, what's good, y'all? My name is Broke. You know what I mean? Bad style, but I'm out in Queens, Left Rack City. You know what I mean? Been following the homies for a minute. Me and Big Boo go back since public school. You know what I mean? 167. So, you know, I'm here.
No doubt. So hold on, you said you were the 167?
Yeah.
For those that don't know, 167 is our, like you said, our public school.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the other old school home. Let me make sure. I'm trying to pull this show off flawlessly to make sure that the echoing problem don't kill us. Let me see something.
Cool. Like,
Uncle Dish, say something.
Hello. But you know he's always been like that.
Do y'all hear echo, y'all?
I know his new job is.
Hello.
If I speak to him, I let him know that.
I'm echoing.
Nah.
Let me see. Hold on, let me see something.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna come back in. What's the topic tonight? What we talking about though?
Oh, we're gonna touch on true love and loyalty again. You know, part 2. We're gonna.
We gonna go back on. Yeah, we gonna get back on the foundation. It's a fact.
Definitely gonna go back to the foundation on true love and loyalty and really get the perspective of the chat, because you know, for those who ain't a part of the culture and would like to know more about the culture,
I don't want to hang with y'all.
Oh, we gonna need some dudes to chime in.
Absolutely.
And see what they think this about. If they think this about this polo, you got all the pieces. or with your heart is into it, you maybe you know somebody that passed away that put you on to this shit. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different aspects. It's a lot of different spins, a lot of shit that people doing, trying to spin this shit, you know what I mean? Make it like, cause I go hard in the paint for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I go hard in the paint. I'm a polo nigga. Polo is what the fuck I do. I'm always gonna have that shit on, always. But that don't make me a fucking lowlife. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. Love you.
So you may have people that think if you got $1 million worth of polo, you a lowlife. Nah. I'm in here with people in the spot, my tattoo spot. He rep these L's. Know what I mean? They don't come to no events. Ain't about that. It's in their heart. You know what I mean? They see a motherfucker, they know, they be like, yo, oh shit, you may know, you know, such and such. You know, I fuck with that. You know what I mean? It's in the heart. It ain't how many events you show up to, how many t-shirts you bought, how much polo you got. It's what it means to you. Because you got people that's not here. You know what I mean? Like when people be talking about all these gangster niggas, gangsters that die, you got polo, low life niggas that dead. You know what I mean? That put on.
I just got that shit.
Just simple shit, man. I don't know. Like we said, what's a low life to you? What's a low life to you? What's a low life to you? It's me. What's a low life to you? It's called, you know what I mean? Not saying no disrespect nobody, but what's a low life to anybody? It's me. I'm a low life. I'm a low life. I'm a double L nigga. I'm one of them niggas.
Well, you know,
I'm one of them niggas critique, question. Like you got, they say they got levels: low life, original low life, and super track. I'm all that shit. When Sharon, I was listening to Sharon say, I go fuck with all that. Now, if somebody gotta put themselves in a box of one of those, gotta figure out. But I know original low life is 88 when St. John's and Marcus Garvey came together. Then you had everybody came in the 90s. And when you came in the 90s, the beginning of the 90s, niggas say they real low lives.
Where your aunts work at?
Beginning of the 90s, yeah. Real niggas came from everywhere. It's a fact. But 88 is where it started at. A lot of them pictures from back then started kid shit. And a lot of people wasn't in the beginning, wasn't there at the connection. You could have been in jail, you could have been doing what the fuck you doing, but you was there. But you was there. If you was in jail,
she retired or quit,
or if you was passed away, your original low life. If you from St. John's and from Marcus Garvey back then, that's original low life. That's everybody. That's everybody. That's everybody.
Now,
that's everybody from the starting kit. But when the 90s came in, you had niggas coming from everywhere else. Yeah, everywhere else and original low lives. Like Bronx niggas was the original low life niggas. You know what I mean? That's why I gotta get Big Rock on. Gotta get Big Rock from MGV. I don't know. A lot of people don't even want to go on this shit. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to be on this shit. You know what I mean? But we could get niggas. Cause Michelob, Ibit, Lil Rob, Chris, niggas from the that had control of the motherfucking welfare hotels in Midtown Manhattan. Like niggas got to touch in on that. The welfare hotels. A lot of these hotels in Manhattan that's 5-star was welfare hotels. It's just about 34th Street. Welfare hotels, 42nd welfare hotels. We hung in them shits. Low life.
You know, I got a ton of questions for you, this. You know, especially involving.
So they Colombian then. They not.
So this, let me ask you a question. So if a person went on a few meows, right? And let's just say during those meows they was a bag man. But they was back there in '88. You know what I mean? They came back there in '88. They went on, a few meows here and there. But outside of that, they ain't hang out after the meow. They ain't, come chill in the Ville. They ain't come chill in the John.
I don't
Or they
know.
consider
I
low
can't
lives?
tell you. I can't tell you nothing about bag man. I don't know. Listen, all I know is we nigga go get some bread. You come back to the table. Now, when you're a bag man, I wasn't into that bag man shit. I wasn't, you know what I mean, doing niggas like that. Everybody's fucking with niggas coming from the Ville, you good. We hanging out. You know what I mean? When we get back to the land, niggas getting some pussy. Now, if you ain't getting no pussy, I don't know what niggas doing. I'm out the way. I don't know what they doing when they chilling. When we get back to the hood, we gonna go chill, drink some 40s, and we go in the crib and knock something down. That's what we do. That's just a routine. That's a routine. You know what I mean? So I'm not on the block when we come off the Mia. I'm going back to the hood. We gonna jam, and I'm out. And I'm going to the crib. We got something coming because you always got something while you doing something. You got something lined up for later. You always planning for later. Got something gonna meet me later. I'm gonna get some bread, get fly. She gonna meet me at the crib. She gonna see all this shit, and I'm Beat Street. It's called Beat Street. So
we here salute.
You know what I mean?
Now,
cause nigga ain't want to really be. You in the hood. Dude. We know what they doing in the hood. Shooting and killing each other.
That's a fact.
We's controlling where I was at in the hood, we's in control. You know what I mean? We's in control, and it was killer time. You know what I mean? Like Garvey was different time. Polo was just half of it. It was just Brownsville. Garvey's a whole different time, nigga. They thought niggas in the Garvey was rich, huh?
I think the big misconception about low lives is because there's one thing. Every area, you had a bunch of dudes that was getting money in every area. So other areas, they might have wore polo or put polo together, but collectively as the teams that spearheaded this worldwide movement, everybody was not that. You know, there was people that was boosting, there was people that was, getting money, digging pockets, doing everything. But the teams that came together and spearheaded the movement, everybody can't claim that they were that. An original that. You can say, listen, I was still in polo, or we were still in this, or we was doing that. But to claim original low life or Ralphie Kids or say even Decept, you had to really put in. Who did I hear say it the other day? You gotta have a lot of meow mileage on you. That means you was really, really there, and people knew you outside of your area for putting on. Some of these individuals, and I don't want to take no slight shots, but if you wasn't there, you wasn't there, man.
If you wasn't,
when they got locked up, they wasn't low lives. Maybe when they came home from being locked up, they claimed the fame, but a lot of them wasn't there for the riots, the Crown Heights riot. Yeah, look at Echo.
I was out there, and the Crown Heights riots. I was out there. I think the first day it started. I just came home on parole that April. April 91. That shit started. I was out that first day. I said, let me get the fuck out of here. Stay my ass in Brownsville. Because I wasn't fucking around. I'm like, because I was still a little shook. I'm like, I ain't trying to go back to jail for this shit. And niggas was turning up. Niggas got money. But I ain't getting no money in the Crown Heights, right? I went the fuck home. I went the fuck home. I was still green. Cause nigga ain't want to go back to fucking jail. But I tell you one thing for certain, two things for sure. I wound up going back to jail that year. Because I missed that. But what I missed that night, when you come back around the next day and nigga tell you about how they came up, like, the fuck? The fuck?
The crazy
You
thing,
know what I
during
mean?
the
And this when this
conference,
shit ain't even popping. Like, this low life shit is popping now. Everybody want to be low life now. This shit popping now. Shit wasn't popping back then. This shit is cool now. This shit was never popping. When it was popping, it was never popping. Just think, back then, low life is like the Bloods and the Crips. Niggas ain't like niggas. You had the drug dealer niggas. We fly in the drug. These days selling drugs, and niggas be flying in drug dealer niggas. Fly in the bum ass niggas that got guns. You know what I mean? Fly in everybody. And niggas not even, you got niggas on some kind of violent times. And you got a lot of niggas, you got a lot of lowlights back then that was not violent at fucking all.
I think you got that in every crew. That's a fact.
Violent at all. It ain't nothing wrong with not being, getting money and staying free. Yo, love y'all. You already know. You already know. Wasn't violent at all. It wasn't about, like, nigga, violence easy. I keep telling niggas all the time, I'll be 56 Friday. Be 56 years old Friday. Friday come be 56 years old. Know what I'm saying? Did 3 bids and all that shit. Know what I mean? And grew up out here. When the Tomahawks was out here. My pops used to take me to the Bessie Hay pool when the Tomahawks had that shit surrounded. So I seen a lot of shit. Seen a lot of killers older than me, younger than me, my age, and I never want to be involved in that shit. I just want to get some money, get some hoes, get some clothes, the shit that we came up with before I even knew what the fuck I wanted to do. But you get put in that box.
No doubt. You gave me this?
Yeah, hey.
I'm gonna drop you down for a few right this so I could get let's
I'm gonna come on, I'm
better.
gonna come back.
All right. No doubt. Good old Uncle Dis, dropping some jewels, giving y'all the old Brooklyn way, man. But what up, man? You know what I mean?
Yep.
You done had direct contact, not only with Big Boo, the younger Big Boo, the one that we all know, I call him half of the Twin Towers, man.
Yeah.
Definitely, we can sit up here and talk about his body of work for a minute. But we got you up here, I need the people to understand, kind of what type of trials and tribulations did you go through during the early part of years, and make it out of to where you are now?
It's typical young boy, you seen the older cats rocking the jewels, the fly clothes, the cars and all that. And, I was raised by my grandmother. So, things was tight, always had a roof over my head, always had food, all that. But, you wanted more, you know what I mean? You wanted to shine like the big boys, you know what I mean? So I started, going out, and at 16, I hit my first spot. You know what I mean? I hit up my first spot at 16. Didn't know what we had, and trying to get the clothes, the jewelry and everything. I didn't know how to drive, so I was all about the clothes. You know what I mean? And from there, it was like it was like a freeway, you know, just keep doing what you're doing and keep trying to come up, you know what I mean? And it is what it is, you know. Sometimes you think back like, damn, I could have had this job, I could have had this type of job if I wouldn't have did this, you know what I mean? But those felonies on your back make it hard, you know what I mean? So, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, I managed to go through school. I went to nursing school, did all that other stuff as I came out. You know, I mean, I came home from a violation in 97. I got locked up 95, 96. You know what I mean? Like I was bouncing clubs, you know what I mean? Like them little after hour spots in Jackson Heights, you know, and you know, I was getting bread. Like, like I was getting like about coming home with like for like 5 hours, like $600. You know what I mean? Just my presence, just being there. You know, plus tips, dudes. You know, those Colombians wanted to sniff that yak. The dude's bathroom didn't have a door. The ladies' bathroom had a door, so I would let them go in there and go do their thing. And they would hit me up for $500. You know, back then, you know, that was a little bit of bread. You know, so I was doing what I was doing, and but I was on parole, and I was supposed to be doing that type of work. And it was a raid because it was after hours, and I got bagged. And that's when I was in the H, you know what I mean, and renting a Frankie and all that. But you know, I was good, man. You know, you just live and learn, you know. And like a lot of people don't know, like I was talking to Boo about it. You know, I had a kidney transplant. You know what I mean? I had a kidney transplant in March 2016. You know what I mean? And my aunt passed in 9/11. She was on the 86th floor of Tower 2. And yeah, disappeared without a trace, you know what I mean? You know, she was right below the impact. I mean, she was above the impact. So when that building came down, she disappeared without a trace, you know what I mean? We didn't find no facts that she ever existed besides pictures and stuff that we had, you know what I mean? And I started hanging in the clubs, you know, with my boys in Bushwick over there on Minahan. I started hanging in clubs and all that and drinking, smoking weed, popping ecstasy pills. And in the long run, that stuff mess you up. You know what I mean? Like, I would say I started seeing a change. I started getting winded. You know, I'm walking like, I couldn't breathe. I'm like, yo, something wrong. You know what I mean? But I never paid it no mind. You know, I went to the doctor. They told me that my kidneys was borderline. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. So instead of them aggressively pursuing the problem, they just gave me a vitamin. You know what I mean? So fast forward 10 years later, I was, 2014, me and my wife went on a marriage retreat. And I'm like, yo, I'm walking from one part of the hotel to the other hotel. And I'm like, damn. I'm like this, like breathing. So then I went on a retreat with my church. We balling. I'm playing like 12 games of ball, but going back up to the cabins up the hill, I'm like, yo, something not right. So when I came back, we went to the hospital and they was like, yo, your kidneys is failing. I'm like, what? So long story short, I wound up being put on dialysis. I was on dialysis for 14 months. A lot of people from the church came together and wanted to try to give me that match, but nobody was my match. So this one particular lady, Regina, that's my big sister, she gave up a kidney in this program called the Swap. And she gave her kidney to somebody that needed it, and somebody gave me theirs. That was 7 years ago. It'll be 8 years in March. You know what I mean? And, it was like, man, like I got my independence back. You know what I mean? Like I was on that machine for like almost 6 hours because they said because I was big. You know what I mean? And being on that machine is like, man, it's like sucking the life out you. You know what I mean? And
now, let me just pause you for 1 second. So, for all the youth that's listening, right? The reason why we're having this discussion is because a lot of kids think popping pills and drinking and doing whatever it is that they're doing now, and they really don't hear the effects of it. They hear somebody say, "Listen, you shouldn't do that," blah blah blah. But they really to have somebody go through that ordeal. Praise God that you were able to find somebody a match and everything worked out for the best. Man, and we definitely salute you for coming up here and sharing that with us.
Yes.
All the youths that's listening, man. We're gonna make sure that every live we give y'all some jewels. We're not up here to glorify all the harm and think allegedly that we did in the past. It's to really show you that you don't gotta go the route that we took, and you still can be successful. And we're trying to give you alternatives to the madness. Ron the Dawn, I see you, fam. I got Ron the Dawn waiting on the back. But Ron the Dawn, so I can explain to you what happens is when you got two or more on the platform, it creates an echo if you're on an Android device. It's not us, it's our StreamYard and whatever Android and whatever war they going through. All of us who pay for StreamYard, we just being kind of punished for it at the moment. So, just bear with us. I'm gonna let Smoke, get through the rest of the story, and we're gonna bring you up. I'm gonna actually have Ron the Dawn and Disco really chop it up because one person from the Bill side and one person from the John side that could really take you back into the essence of this low life culture. Some even before low lives was formed, was out there getting busy. So, I'm gonna have them two really take y'all into some stories and so on and so forth. But guys, my bad. I don't want to steal your shine, buddy, because to me, anytime you overcome a huge obstacle like that, things that doctors and scientists say shouldn't occur, and you make it about, man. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I go see the doctor every 3 months. I just went to the doctor the other day. What happened was I caught COVID. I caught COVID twice. And that COVID messed up my antibodies. So my creatinine was high. So they was like, yo, you need to fall back, maybe we might have to put you back on the list. I'm like, nah, that's bull. You know what I mean? I don't receive that, you know what I mean? And just so happened to turn out that everything is the numbers are starting to go back to where they're supposed to be. You know what I mean? But first thing, you can't trust these doctors, but the best thing you do, you gotta take care of yourself. Because everything that we do when we're younger come back to bite us in the ass when we get older, man. You know what I mean? And I was in my 20s, well, during 9/11, I think I was like 28, 29. I'm 52 now. So, everything, and it caught up to me years later. You know what I mean? And, that was scary. They had to put the catheter in my chest, like with the laser. You sitting there, you watching. I mean, they numb the area, but you watching it burn through your skin, and you sitting there like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, man, and I never forget. One thing you don't forget about dialysis is the smell. Like, it was a lady in front of me in the chair in front of me, and you catch cramps like crazy. And she was in the chair, she was in a recliner, and her legs froze up in the recliner, like the cramps. She was screaming, like she couldn't put her legs down. She was screaming, and I'm like, whoa. And I'm sitting there looking like, man, you know what I mean? You got people in there that been on dialysis for like 20 years. And I came in there, the dude was like, yo, I've been on dialysis 16 years. And you came in here after a year and got a kidney. I was like, I was blessed. You know what I mean?
Shout out to all the people waiting for implants and that procedure, and being Veterans Day and all, shout out to all our servicemen and women that went out there and providing protection for
Right.
for us, so that we're able to even be up here doing this type of stuff. I don't mess with law enforcement, but
Yeah.
for them soldiers and soldierettes that's over there, you know, kudos to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. And it's just a thing, man. You just gotta count your blessings, man. Like always remember what you went through so you don't repeat that. You know what I mean? And it's a blessing that I'm not on that, and I still got the scars to show what I went through. But like I said, it's a blessing, man, and I'm not trying to look back. And if I can, like you said, help the youth or spread the word to them, got to be smart, because when we younger, we think we Superman. I mean, we're gonna live forever, but you don't know everything takes an effect on you, man. You know what I mean?
No
And
doubt.
that was one of my high spot. That was my lowest spot, and it was my high spot. You know what I mean? The other things I was doing, I was, allegedly getting, that bread, and there was a store on Broadway, in case you remember, in the Star called Ralphie's. You remember that
Yeah,
store? Yeah.
absolutely,
S&A, yeah, man. That's where
absolutely.
that's where we always went after we did our little 1-2s. We went straight to Ralphie's. You know what I mean? And I told Boo, I was like, over the years, I had pieces of polo here and there, but I did the Sean John, Rockaware, Fat Farm, Jabros, the U's, the Damage back in '91. But I went for what was out at that time. You know what I mean? But every time after we finish whatever we doing, we go right there. You know what I mean? And we even had like accounts with old boy. You know what I mean? Like we would go in there and get something, and we would pay him later. You know what I mean? That's how much we was in there. You know what I mean? But those was the days, man. I'm lucky. You know what I mean? Like I was talking to Boy Stokes earlier. He was like, we gotta do part 2. You know what I
Shout out,
mean?
no doubt. Shout out to Twin, man.
Yeah, man. We was
Super,
talking
super
earlier.
fat. Listen, let me pull Ron the Dawn up here for a second, man.
Yeah.
All right, Ron, say something.
Yo,
Dude, what up?
what up?
How you?
Still my G.
Ain't nothing, man. Still here, bro. Happy.
I didn't hear you. What you say?
I said I'm happy to be here, bro.
That's a fact. Same here. What's up? Huh?
They packed me up the other day and they took all my pillows. 2 of those pillows were mine. I bought them.
Supervisor. Sorry, yo.
You good? So, hold on. Let me send this in the
Oh, let me
chat.
close my door.
Yeah.
No, come on.
No. Nobody trying to come in. We want to get you a spoon.
It's real, boy.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, I don't know if y'all hear echo out there, but for the most part, it seemed like when 2 people was talking, as long as one of the people have their mic muted, and so it's 3 of us up here, right? I just muted his mic, so
Okay.
when y'all 2 talking, I'll mute my mic and vice versa, so that
Yeah.
we can kind of handle this echoing situation.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna definitely let Ron the Dawn, get into some of the back in the day, sure enough, stories. Hold on.
I just had to motherfucker close that door.
You good, Ron? You dark
All right,
as shit,
all
bro. You got no lights?
He said I got no lights. Yeah, I got lights, girl. That's only one of these shits burning right now, I guess.
Man, sitting in the dark.
Hold on, let's see something. All right, much better now.
All right, no doubt. Oh Lord, and his Wi-Fi bootleg. He got the Walmart Wi-Fi. Oh man, my bad, y'all. My bad. Yeah, you know what I mean. So just so that I could update the people who came late. What's going on? Stay cool. Salute.
Salute, peace, peace. What's good? Peace.
Just up here chopping it up with the brothers, man, about life, man. We can go into some back in the day stories and all that other stuff, but this man up here
Yo, once he said Ralphie's, I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Because that's my neighborhood too. You know? Definitely.
What up?
You know what I mean?
Oh Lord.
Who's that? Ron the dog?
Why that shit echo like that?
You gotta turn your volume down. Mic check. You can hear me, son?
All right.
Chip.
All right, let me
That's
tell you
me
how to get it.
echoing?
Hold on. Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me mute your mic real quick. So what's gonna have to happen is, like, let's say you and Ron the Don gonna talk.
Yo.
Us two gonna have to mute our mic, or is there gonna be an echo? It's not us.
I'm not echoing no more, right?
No, you still echoing. It ain't you though. It's the fact that we on StreamYard and one of y'all might be on an Android device.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, so if you're on an Android device, it's gonna cause an echo.
All right, so I'm gonna get on my iPhone. I'm gonna switch off.
All right.
I'll be right.
Yeah, you can hear me, Shaky?
I can hear you loud and clear, beloved.
No doubt. So this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna let y'all two brothers. I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna let y'all two brothers chop it up. Just talk to the people about the old Brooklyn, man. Give them some good old history. Yeah.
All right. And I'll mix it in with a little bit of my activities as well.
No doubt.
I see it from where I see it. But as far as like fashion is concerned, you know what I mean? Like, like back in the days when what school you went to, son?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I went to 324 and I went to Chelsea.
So you was in there when Mr. Cummins was in 324.
Mr. Cummins, Mr. Mickens, yeah.
Right. So we're around, yeah. Because I went to 324, but the only thing I ain't like about that shit was that they used to lock you in for lunch.
Yeah.
So, but I was in 57 before I went to 324.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So I had best of both worlds and shit. They Leftovitz kicked me out of 57, and I went to 324. Then Cummins kicked me out. I played hooky for about a whole semester or two.
That's what I did.
Yeah. So it's like, a little history is like playing hooky. You end up maybe taking the train downtown, cutting through McCory's, and I learned how to pop alarms in McCory's and Woolworth and shit like that. So it was like, just doing that and then being able to get what you see when you see it and don't pay for it. It was just a rush. So now when you go to school, you in the in crowd because like going to 57, them niggas used to let you out, bro.
Yeah.
I remember so it was every man for himself once you go to lunch. You know what I mean?
57 and 35.
Yeah. 35. They used to let people out of 35 too. And back then you had to play the buddy system because if you be in the wrong neighborhood, you liable to get your coat taken off your back.
Facts.
This is all facts. So, just growing up, seeing shit, I always liked Polo from the first time I seen the shit. You know what I mean? But it was just way out there where, like, Mom, can you buy me a Logos? And that shit like $350 back then. You're not getting that shit, bro.
Not at all.
You think about what minimum wage was back then.
$335.
So you getting the Polo Goose, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I did I didn't steal my Polo Goose back then. My Polo Goose was purchased.
Okay.
I didn't steal it. So my first low goose was actually purchased. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it a buck on the live right here because my mom wanted me to be good. So I did good a little bit, but I got it. Know what I mean? You know, and it was a wonderful thing because now you go into the lunchroom, you got your logos on and shit, dude.
You the man.
Standing over there with the other niggas and shit. Know what I mean? You're not over there with them guys with that on. And it was just a thing. You know. What turned you on the Polo?
What block you lived on?
Me, Bainbridge, Ralph, and Howard.
I was on Gates and Malcolm X.
Gates and Malcolm X?
Yeah.
All right.
Gates and Howard. You said Bainbridge. My boy Dog was from over there.
Who?
Dog.
Dog. I might know him. I gotta know him.
Yeah.
I've been over there. I've been over there in that neighborhood since 1985. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I was on Gates and Malcolm X since 81.
So you used to be boosting too?
Nah, I ain't never boosted. I did allegedly I did like the gym store and stuff like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like in order to be like do you feel any way for the people that's low lives that didn't boost like yourself? I mean, do you feel like
well, I don't consider myself a low life, my people's is low life, you know what I mean? But I like Polo, you know what I mean? I've been rocking it for years, but if I didn't put in that work, I can't call myself that, you know what I mean? That's not me.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because I heard you mention, like brands like Major Damage, Used, a lot of these brands still exist, but they haven't. Yeah, it got played out along with Fubu and a bunch of other stuff. You know what I mean? Yes. Mm-hmm. So, like, I asked the niggas back on the other one, like, what made Polo last so long? And the nigga said, because we did it.
Mm-hmm. Polo
what do you think?
Polo to me is timeless. You know what I mean? It's classic. You know what I mean? It's something that never went out of style. You know what I mean? Like you see flavors that's out there. And then all the stuff you got and all that. And gone. You don't see nobody rocking that stuff no more. You know what I mean?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm smoking some good shit. My bad. But it's not like, all right, I got some Polo. I definitely got some Polo, but I like other shit to this very day.
Me too.
You know, I like other shit. Who's that? Who that on the live?
Can't see me?
Yeah, I'm on my phone, so the screen be mad little, son.
It's me, dog.
Okay. We're on the dawn.
You already.
Yo, and like, ask you a question, Ron. What made Polo last so long, Ron?
Huh?
Why Polo still relevant to this very day?
What do you mean? Why? Because we making it relevant.
Well, why is that? You don't want to wear. You're not wearing Guess no more. You're not wearing Calvin Klein or none of that shit, right?
Nah. No Bill Blass.
No Bill Blass.
Nah. No Hugo Boss. No Damage. No Carcanine.
So I'm saying to say it's safe that motherfuckers made that shit thrive and save that brand because I can't see it no other way.
Yeah, son. And it's mad niggas that at my job, like right here, wearing mad low. You would think these niggas low life too.
It's just yeah, you would, but it's not. It's not. Niggas just fucking with it. Tell you like this though, like you've been wearing polo for a very long time. You probably was wearing polo before me at one point. I can say that.
To be perfectly honest with you, son, remember, I never had low after my name. I was Ron and Dawn. So I was
Now I already know that.
Valley shoes, travel five. I started really wearing my bulk low like now, like when I came home and shit. You know what I mean? Like I was mixing it up. I was on the Rockaway wave was popping. I was on that. When Tommy was popping, I was on that. But you know, low life wasn't the clothes. It's what's up in here. You dig? You know, the work that I put in. You know what I'm saying? The years that I've been affiliated. You understand what I'm saying? So the wears don't make because there's a lot of low life right now that don't wear low at all.
This is true.
You know, that's
this
been
is
doing
true.
it for mad long. AV is one of them niggas like he rarely wear anything polo.
This is true.
Yeah, your man, Mr. Foreign, never boring.
Rudy Lowe.
You know yeah. So it's quite a few niggas that I know that don't actually rock that like that. Frizz don't either. I never see Frizz in that shit either.
Is it because it's
you
not?
Who you are regardless of what you wear. You understand? For real.
It ain't what you wear, it's how you wear it.
Without you telling a nigga you gangster. Niggas gonna recognize that. So, you know what I mean? That's what it is.
And on the positive aspect, it still looks good regardless of anything, no matter how long it's been out, whether it's an old piece or a new piece. You can't go wrong with no polo. I don't give a fuck who you is, bro.
Yeah, that shit like the GTA game. That shit been out like 8 years. And all they kids do is just add shit to it. So that's what Ralph doing. You know what I'm saying? It's been out since 1967. He just adding shit. You know what I mean? For real. Bringing shit back. You know what I'm saying? And all that. That was a smart move. I've been saying that years ago. Because there was a lot of IPs that niggas didn't see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially like the new wave that's coming in. Because the old veterans like G. George and shit, fucking Brood, all these niggas that got old vintage. Matter of fact, G. George and fucking Rack. Them niggas got a lot of vintage shit. Why?
Like original, not no.
You know why? Because them niggas stayed the same weight and height for the duration.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he can fit shit that he had in 89.
That's true.
How many niggas can say that?
Not too many.
That's a fact, nigga. I thought as you get older, you get bigger and shit, you get swole up. You know, your stomach, you know what I mean? Start getting chubby and shit, you know. But not for everybody, I guess.
I ain't gonna front that Rockaway had a run too. I ain't gonna front. Jay had a real wave with that Rockaway shit, bro.
Yeah. So
and they always copying off of Polo. All that shit. All that shit was a copy of Polo a little bit, bro. I'm sorry, Jay. But it was. Because
honestly, Ralph Lauren was the most colorful designer at that time, back in the 80s. Like nobody was fucking with him. I said that the last time when we was online. I was like, yo, I remember the Gap being brown, beige, dark gray, you know what I'm saying? Banana Republic, the same shit, tan, brown, Eddie Bauer, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
the other one, Structure.
Benetton was working with colors back then too.
Yeah, but they was like a dull green, a dull red. They wasn't bright colors, man. You know what I mean? Ralph the first one that made it bright like that, man. And then Tommy jumped on the bandwagon. Because remember, Tommy was dull too. Forest green, black, you know what I'm saying? Brown, beige, same shit. Arab pastel, all them name brand niggas was dull. They all look the same.
That's a fact.
If I'm correct, Structure, Arab pastel, and the Gap, all of them is under the same umbrella.
Yeah, you forgot a couple other ones, but yeah, and it's Children's Place. It's Children's Place.
No, but I'm talking about all this. I'm talking about all the shit that was popping during that time. You know what I'm saying? But it was dull colors, bro. Ralph was the brightest nigga that was out at that time, man. In the 80s, look, you see the pictures we was in. How bright we look. We looked like a Macy's motherfucking shit in '89 today.
Oh yeah.
What
was your? Hey, yo, Ron. What was your favorite? What's your favorite polo piece? I already said mine was the script symbol. What's yours?
Let me see. I don't like. I just like big bold letters. So anything that was, with USA.
Nah,
USA.
I mean, but I'm basically.
The cookies.
All right, go
I
ahead.
say was the cookies.
Okay. You say the cookie.
And the police badge. Yeah,
Okay.
forgot about that.
Nah, I didn't. Police
No,
badge is definitely dope.
That's what I'm saying about these features coming back. A lot of people don't know about these ITs, man.
I had a police badge wool polo jacket, but
I had one like
the zipper,
black and red.
Yeah, I had it was a dark cranberry-ish reddish, and it had a zipper. The hood had a zipper all the way, and you can flap the back of that shit. I had that jacket.
Wait till you see this low jacket I'm top from Quinn. Leather joint.
What's on it? What is it? A horse?
Nah, spell out. RLPL. Then they got the tiger right here. Tiger head. All right. I ain't talking too much. I'm about to see it.
You just gotta pull it on now, Ron. And Dawn, make it right. Make it right. Hey, yo, Ron. I got another question for you. Like, how many meow hours you got under your belt, Ron?
Oh man. Hold on, I gotta take my hat off for that one. Hold on.
I want to see if you accurate.
How many hours?
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you, but I mean, regardless, like I know you did a bit or whatever. What I'm saying is, when it was time to go, how many times a week, if you equate it to how many times a week did you meet up with niggas going to meet, right? So from Monday to Friday, was you going from Monday to Friday?
It depends, nigga. You know how it depends. If a nigga PIF already paid in full. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to go back out.
No. Not now, Ron. Come on, me and you done got money together. Come on now.
I'm talking about then.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about then.
Yeah, if I really went on a Sherlin rush, I feel like about 4 or 5 coats plus the shit already already.
Well, I got 10 million. I got 10 million hours. I got 10 million hours under my belt.
Well, shit. I don't know. I don't even think I took the time to count that shit.
Nah, but Ron, you used to go on a lot of meows, Ron. You, and I met you, like, I started hanging with you from Twin, Corey and Tori and Mel.
Yeah.
That was your crew.
Yeah, but I just had it apart. Those were KC people. To be totally honest.
but you were still hanging with them though.
But I linked with Gerard. That's those. Remember, I fuck with y'all. I started linking with them through my brother.
Right.
Real talk. KC got stabbed when Twin was in the park with him in St. John's Park. Like they always went over to the ball and shit. So that they was tight like that. Corey, the one who died, that was the nigga who was going on me. Corey was the lane.
Yeah. I think Mel used to go. Mel used to go with us too sometimes.
Yeah, he went out once or twice.
He definitely used to go sometimes. So
yeah, it was like several times that we went out. Not even with Corey. But Corey was the thug of the twin. Yeah. Real talk. Corey, may he rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Word.
Yeah. Real rap. Tory was different, man. As a youngster and as a grown man, he was different. Yes, he wasn't. He was different.
Yo, was you catching models for their sneakers?
Nigga, hell yeah! You know how many fucking sneakers I done had? 1.8.
Oh man. Word, right?
I remember one time I had all the high top Reeboks that came out by doing that one. Like every time I was going out, I was touching one sneaker here, one sneaker there. Every time, like it was every day I came home with a pair of sneakers. I remember one time I had like 20 pair of sneakers in my fucking room, yo, and my mom was buying out one pair. And they was all different sizes, like 8.5, 8, but you would never know that shit. You look at the sneakers.
You know what's crazy?
Tell me.
Now back in it, because you reminded me of something where it was that I can remember catching a pair of sneakers from one store off the wall and catching the same foot from another store.
Yeah.
And then going somewhere else, have that other sneaker up my back and make the nigga go get that sneaker and throw the other one in the box.
Yeah.
And throw the other one in the box. Word the mother, you just reminded me of that shit. That's a go. That's a go.
I remember that.
You know, because like being in them type of situations, you got to be kind of inquisitive. And trust me, like you needed some weight in your bag. You couldn't really go up your back if you ain't have nothing in your bag to hold that shit down. You know what I mean? That shit might just fall out.
You know, we used to deal bullshit, G bullshit just to throw to get the bag to weight. Or go to the schools and pick up a kid book out of their bag to give them some weight too.
Listen, man, niggas went to 390 too. I mean, and that's yo, beloved. I went to 3 different junior high schools. That's the funny part.
Did you open it up with us though?
The next year, you older than me, Ron.
Me, G, George, it was a lot of us.
Yeah, I came that next year. Next year, bro.
First school I knew that had
modules with carpet.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, you pull back the doors and open and see the class. Close the whole class and shit.
That shit had the laboratory. That shit had the That shit had the laboratory desk with the sink in that shit.
Yeah, yo, you remember the fat nigga Al?
Yeah, Officer Al. Hell yeah.
Fake cop nigga with the buckshots in his face and his neck.
Yeah, listen, man. My teacher, my class was 702. I had a teacher named Mr. Oyango. He was the only African nigga in the school. We used to get that nigga hell, boy.
Yeah, that nigga. I remember that. I heard that nigga was a petty too. I heard he got held up too.
Yeah, Officer Al.
Yeah,
he looked like, how can I say? I just remember a fat nigga with jerry curls, bro.
Right. That's the first. Yeah, he looked like what's his name?
He looked like a black Super Mario brother.
Back in the day.
Yeah, Al Sharpton. And it was another nigga that worked in there named Ron. He was the fake security in there too.
Rob.
Yeah, that
like
nigga.
A basketball player ass nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga used to jump over the railings and jump on niggas and tackle niggas down and all kind of shit.
Hell yeah, son. But that school was pretty
different, yo.
That school was different because they used to let us outside too.
Yeah, but them
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
And then I can remember Halloween, motherfuckers was throwing that shit to take the hair out the nair. They was throwing that shit in the fucking yard. Remember, niggas used to be able to climb out the classroom, out that wall, and climb down that wall and leave the school, bro.
And then at
one point they started locking them shits wrong. They had the shit, you know, where people used to play handball at.
I was gone already because
you might have
that lady that used to be on the by Albany Project. That entrance right there. That's what
you talking about. You talking about Miss Flowers. You talking about Miss Flowers.
The old lady that's
Miss Flowers. She still was working in there.
Yeah. I used to go talk to her a little something and leave my ass right out the door. That's that shit, nigga. Y'all know who the last time I was like, yo, we need to get all the old heads up in here real quick, son. Many people that can fit in this little forum right here.
Yo, if it wasn't for 390, I probably, like, that's where I met all my friends that was in to Booston and wearing polo was in 390.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Them Albany Project niggas hated us too.
Yeah, you just knew.
It was always some shit at the school, yo.
You had to play the buddy system.
Al back when he was down one time. They had the blitz, and he came out, bust two shots in the air, and pointed the gun at niggas.
I think
he got us off the block though.
He was from Albany Projects.
Right, but he held us down though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we was, you know, we was all in school. We was ready to get it on with these niggas, not knowing these niggas was gripped up.
Yeah. Yeah. Officer Al, I wonder what happened to him.
I told you that nigga was a petty. He got caught with a little boy, a little girl, something, allegedly.
Oh wow. He's probably nailing them bitches in 392.
Hey, hold on, let me just back and speak. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly. And then when I went to 57,
say cool, you still going on me out?
Nah, I've been
with your last nigga.
Yo, by the grace of God, I haven't stolen anything in the last 4 years, brother.
Damn, that's still early, nigga.
Yo, and I said this, yo, Ron, hold up. Regardless, me and you different, cause you my man in real life. Know what I mean? Me and you my man in real life. That's hands down, son. Cause we always had that relationship and we always got money together. We never really hung out to hang out, and you know that, bro.
That's a whole fact.
So it's like
I wasn't hanging out with a lot of people. Because if you check a lot of the pictures back in the day, I'm not in a lot of pictures.
But
yeah,
the times me and you ever teamed up, we always got money, bro.
Facts.
Since kids. And I want to be on some positive shit because I'm saying like this, right? It's been places that I've been where I was tempted to take these people's shit. I know I could take these people's shit, but I didn't take these people's shit.
And why is that?
Because I'm getting halal money. I don't have to steal no more. I don't have to. I had to get it out of me first.
I can dig it.
So, like, I asked the question to one of my comrades, and I said, "Yo, I mean, if you hit a big lick, would you still go in the store and steal?" And the nigga said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I would. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I still got fingers, man.
But I think that's I think
small shit. It don't be nothing major. Like I go down the leg with a bath. You know what I mean? If I got my nappy, I go like the right aid or something real quick, go up the back with something I need or in the sleeve, you know, in the pockets, like shit. Like I don't go hard. I don't make it my mission to get up to go on the knee. You know
all right.
I'm not
so my point.
I'm not knocking nobody because niggas get their bread how they get their bread. But
I
ain't gonna hold you. I'm just kind of fearful of that shit. I ain't been locked up over 20 years, bro.
This is the thing though, Ron. If you look at when you walked in that store or whenever you walk, you already prepared to pay for your shit, right? At this point in your life, correct?
But if I walk in there and they sleep, that's a different story.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly, if they sleep.
So what if? All right, hypothetically, they pull up on you at your vehicle and say, "Sir, you want to pay for this glue gun and these bags you took out the store? What do you want to do?"
I'm gonna go in my pocket and pay for them.
But they need you to come inside so we can straighten this matter out.
That's not happening no more.
So you peeling off in your car?
Huh?
You leaving?
No, I'm not peeling off. No, I'm not doing that either. I'm not going back to the car, talk that shit out the chain. Like a nigga bum knocked on my door and like, yo, can I get that shit out? There you go. And then keep it pushing.
See, to me personally, once I start,
it's a whole new wave now. They can't be grabbing niggas and all that shit. That don't happen no more, bro. And that's not even allegedly. That's fact.
Yeah, but as soon as the nigga try some shit they seen on Instagram and social media and think they gonna get away with it, they gonna be long gone. That's how I feel. Because the simplicity of certain things, Ron.
Other than the fact that, if, like I said, if somebody slips, somebody slipping, I might pick up a little something. I ain't trying, like I said, that's not my intent. Like you said, I'm a taxpaying citizen now. So when I go to do my 1-2, if I go, it's like for instance, say instance, right? I'm going to the spot. And it's kind of early because I'm trying to get to work or whatever. And I walk in there. And I see the cashier, and she walks into the back and closes the door, and I'm sitting in the front. And I'm looking around, and nobody pull up. Yeah, I might grab a little stuff. I ain't gonna hold you.
Even.
Yeah.
All right. All right, but I mean, you get away
But
with
that's
it
not
now.
my purpose, though. That's not my purpose, though. My purpose is to go to the shop. But old habits sometimes they kick back in. Like, you know what I mean? Even somebody that don't go on the MEI, right? If they
Right.
come into a store and they actually see that the person opens the store, they watch them open the store, and it's only them in the store. But they unplug the door and they make sure now that they open for business. But it's just them. You know, it's just them in the store. Fuck the cameras, because she probably went back there to go turn them shit on. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So you walk in there, you waiting for a while, you got somewhere to go, you looking around, nobody coming. Hey, shit might happen.
So at this point in your life, you would never pass up an opportunity if you see a lick. That's what you're telling me.
Like I said, it depends. Like the
No, I need.
situation I just gave you, the situation
Yes.
I just gave you, yeah, that's a possibility. It's a strong possibility that I might, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. See, and everything, beloved, is a test because I mean I've been tested. Yo, Ron, I've been stealing since I think I started stealing 84, 85. You know, that's I can safely say that.
Reword that. Shoplifting.
Yeah, allegedly shoplifting, but no, I was stealing.
When you give it a definition of stealing, it's really no definition. That means you steal. You steal.
No, I was because shoplifting. All right.
Like shoplifting. Oh, you steal clothes from stores. You understand?
Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Hold on. We do have other people that's watching, so we got to make sure that they identify what we're saying. You understand? Well, how we say things, how we put things. You understand? So stealing is just that, stealing. If you put looking for the definition, it's just you taking shit. You understand what I'm saying? It don't have no definition of what you take. Like people think, oh, he steals, he comes to my house, I don't want him to steal. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Oh, them low life niggas run in your house, they steal. No, bitch. Excuse me. We steal from motherfucking department store, brand new.
Right.
And these the real niggas I know. Nobody go to nobody's house, taking nobody's they electronics. As soon as you get out one room, and shit. Nah, that's not it.
That's not it.
And stealing are two different things.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. I was like in Hot Wheels, so I was always going to Woolworth stealing all they fucking Hot Wheels. So if you want to consider that boosting, then yeah.
You remember this downtown Brooklyn, the Woolworth?
What, McCory's? Woolworth?
Security 138 by 10. Security 148 by 10. You don't remember when you go up and down the they started security.
I think so. You made me remember a little bit.
Yeah, as soon as you walk in the store, they see your seat, they be like security 138 by 10.
Hey yo, Ron. You know what was so funny one time, son? Like at this point in my life, I was running around like I had my man Tron. I started hanging on nose show. We going to skating rink. So it was like you couldn't wear the same thing twice once you go to Empire. You always had to be fresh from head to toe, right? So a nigga like me, like I said, I went to Modell's downtown Brooklyn, right? I stole a pair of sneakers. I stole some fucking Reeboks and shit. Maybe last week, right? Yo, I went back in there to steal me some new sneakers and shit, right? And leave them other shits in there because I used to take them shits off and throw them out and put they shit on and leave, right? Yo, the guard grabbed me up. He said, you ain't leaving with these sneakers. We already called the cops. So the cops came. Yo, Ron, word to Wallahi, son, the cops came, right? The D's. They came. They said, you're going to have to leave the store with no shoes on or you're going to jail. Yo, them niggas walked me out the store with no shoes on, dropped me off by Family Court and said, beat it. So I'm like, I'm walking downtown literally with no shoes on my feet, bro. So I started walking. Some said, go by A&S. So I started walking. I went by A&S, but what I did was, the train station is that way. But I went in the employee entrance and started going up the steps. I don't know. I just started going up the steps. Next thing you know, I'm in the fucking store, Ron, in the back of the store, bro.
Oh, wow.
I opened this little fucking cubby back there. They had some big door, and there was a fucking showroom full of fucking sneakers back there and clothes, bro.
Wow. So you could have switched up
Listen,
the whole outfit.
I had empty, they had garbage bags with empty bottles and cans under the steps over there, bro. I emptied all them shits, Ron, like 2 bags. And I left out of there with all that shit. I went to Nostrand. I told my nigga Antoine, my cousin Flip, my nigga Born, I said, Joe, look, I got all this shit. Yo, they helped me sell my shit. Ron, we went back the next day. Me, Antoine, Flip, and Born, we went back the next day, right? When we get there, we already got our garbage bags and everything. Everybody got 2 garbage bags apiece, son. And my man Born, he came back there and said, nah, all this shit is bullshit. I don't want none of this shit. I'm not fucking with this. And he left us. So now we like, you know what? It is bullshit back here. Let's go in the store. So we all walked in the store, bro. This nigga Tron took like 5 Liz Claiborne dresses. I took 5. My cousin took 5. Then he started grabbing more shit. I started grabbing more shit. And then we leaving. Yo, when I tell you, we ended up getting chased out of A&S, ran downstairs. The police threw the nightstick and tripped me, right? I fell on my face and got caught with all the shit. Tron got away, ran all the way down to Nostrand. But these were the like niggas was willing to take them type of chances out there, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were young then, though, bro. We was. Well, I don't know if it's recent and current, but I'm just knowing that we were young and we were full of chances back then.
And then when you go to places like Jersey and ain't nobody really watching a polo like that, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
You know, like damn.
Over New Jersey. Yeah. It's different out there. Like I remember when I got told the story too. Like I went to be out with friends and buzzing, and I got knocked. Like 3 bags, 4 bags. Remember the big green bags we had? Remember them shit?
Well, it's like
camping bags.
I think I remember. I remember those.
That shit was huge. Nigga, you could have throw a whole 2, 3 VHS up the back if you could hold it. Nobody would know.
That's a fact.
Huge, bro.
That's a fact.
And we bagged up 2 of those and other shit. And I got knocked in Jersey.
Yo, you know what's another one?
Different shit. They wasn't letting niggas go
Nah.
George did time out there Broadway.
Yeah, they make you pay a fine if you got to do that time too. And they don't want you back in their state.
Hell yeah.
Yo, you know it's another good one I got wrong. We all went to Miami one time. Me, AV, rest in peace, B Bills. When I tell you we tore that fucking strip up, it wasn't funny, bro.
Wow.
That's when I was doing the camcorder. Yo, bro, we tore them. Yo, we fucked the whole. We fucked them up bad. It got so crazy that we hit the store. They had a fucking Walgreens with all the good, expensive cologne in there, bro. We bagged all the cologne up. The manager was looking for the cologne. We hid the shit underneath the table. Me, B Bills, and all of us got up the next morning and drugged that shit out the store, bro. E Yuck was down there with us too.
Wow.
Word, son. That was the most monumental shit I had. Yo, we tore them up so bad that on the way back to New York, niggas had to sleep on top of bags in the car, son. There wasn't even no space for niggas. That's how much shit we had, son.
Damn.
Real shit, bro. Word.
I remember days, garbage bag days.
What?
So much shit that it was ridiculous. Like when niggas would go out like 2 or 3 deep, and niggas would just come back with this.
And it was like, I would say, you know, that shit made niggas be more of a good businessman too.
You asked how many hours, right? Fuck hours. I count money. How many M's you think you've seen since you started on this Neon since you stopped?
If you want to add up shit that really costs what it costs.
Yeah, nigga, how many M's you seen, nigga?
I don't know. I ain't seen no M and shit. I probably stole about 500K worth of shit.
Hell no.
Nah, I'm going to give it that because the hour shit is just a jokey joke. But if I'm
but
going to give a
saying,
number,
nigga, if you really think about if you was on any of the schemes, the Sherlin rushes, you know what I'm saying, the leather rushes, nigga, the OT, and then the time when you just said you just went out of town and got all the bags out to sleep on. You gotta comment. You gotta put all that in perspective, bro. Not many.
damn, if you really want to get, hey yo, Ron the Dawn, I ain't gonna hold you.
Come on, son. All kind of shit, son.
If my man Twan was on the live,
I might all of them before the out of state shit got hot and niggas was going to Connecticut, Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Delaware, wherever niggas was going, Philly, John Wanamaker's everywhere, son. Come on.
that nigga said John Watermakers.
Yeah, nigga.
I don't know, son.
Gimbals, nigga. Yes, nigga, we gonna go there, nigga. We in our 50s, nigga. Gimbals, Maze, yes, nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck
my
you,
favorite
yeah,
store.
yeah.
My favorite store was like,
Then, nigga, it's Gimbals and Maze.
yeah, A&S. A&S, that was my
We
shit.
watched
But
a
I
lot
would
of them
say,
shit close
yo,
down.
I don't know. You know what? When I go meditate, I'm gonna try to add up. I gotta add up how much shit I stole in one day and use my highest average of the shit I boosted in one day. Add that up, and I could come up with a number. Cause
I believe you can.
Word, I could definitely come up with, but you know, old habits is hard to break. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know. I'm glad I learned that. I ain't like being a car thief. That wasn't my thing. I ain't get no. It wasn't nothing cool about stealing cars. Niggas used to be stealing pit bulls and shit and all that, stealing bikes. But once I got turned out and I went to school and said, "Oh, that's a polo shirt you got on." Oh shit, that's it right there, baby. It's that low. Like I said, I went to 3 different junior. I went to 57, 390, and 324. I went to the high and the old high.
Yeah, I went to the old high. I ain't go there long.
And by the time
I went in there, niggas was drinking 40 ounces in the classroom.
Nigga, used to be able to smoke weed. You smoke cigarettes in the gym. They had a track around the upstairs in the old high, like around the shit.
Yeah, I know. I ran that shit.
Yeah, used to be able to go up there and smoke.
I knew I wasn't going to graduate out of that shit. When I walked in there, nigga had a 40 ounce and pulled it from under the desk and threw it back like he was outside.
Oh, man. Yo, at that point, they put me in special ed in the old high. I had like 5 niggas in my class.
Well,
it was like 5 of us and 2 chicks.
I got I was in special ed since public school, nigga, since when I graduated public school. I went to 138 and got reevaluated.
Oh man, they slapped me right in special ed. They called me a truant. They said, "Nah, you gonna sit in this class." So shout out to the teachers. Yo, shout out to the nigga that said out to my niggas that was in special ed that said we couldn't make it.
Yeah, I'm out here. You heard me?
Word.
No
word.
Clicks. I'm out here.
No doubt.
Word, nigga, lunch period was like 3rd period. Like, why you going to lunch so early? Why the fuck we gotta go to lunch 3rd period, bro? What the fuck is this? It's still breakfast time.
Come to our class. You don't go to their class.
Yo, I'm going to the back to go smoke a cigarette. Make sure you open the window, sir. All right. Word, son. And you couldn't leave outside without your Walkman. You know, they was heisting niggas' Walkmans and shit. No, I'm not leaving my shit in the front. No. Gotta check your Walkman, son. Hell yeah.
That used to be given.
Hell yeah. I got booked in there too.
Yeah. I didn't get nothing. I got nothing Macy's though. The one by Pelham.
That's by New Rochelle.
Yeah.
That's
I need to get jump out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Call me.
No doubt. Listen, fellas, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up.
Oh shit.
We are an hour and a half in the end.
That's good. I appreciate that because I just got off work, but I like chopping up with my bros, son.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
It ain't what you wear, it's how you wear it. Remember that.
We got good Zine, Brother Zine and Wayne Lowe from Loco. They be up here tomorrow, you know, just telling everything from the low pro side. You know, them guys will take a lot of money on the end too, huh? So we're gonna let them come up here, you know, and tell the whole low pro story. Shout out to Skeletor, man. Bigger and everybody else from low pro.
All right.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm coming to that polo party too. I'm pulling up.
Let me pull that.
I'm pulling up.
I got it somewhere. Oh, here you go.
All right, love, fellas. Good luck.
November 18th. November 18th, y'all. You know, where everybody pull up, man.
All right, I gotta get some ITs for this. All right. Yo, Ron, I'm hit you, son.
You already know. We know I'm at. I ain't going nowhere, so I'm still here.
All right, say less. All right.
I did just did.
On that note,
Life, low life.